Thanks, Mert. Standing in this beautiful library, I'm reminded of two of the major accomplishments that President Kennedy initiated. In 1961, Kennedy established the Peace Corps. He recognized that America's strength in arms and economy need to be tempered with a recognition of the responsibility we share towards helping move the developing world towards a more prosperous and sustainable future. He noted, "Our Peace Corps is not designed as an instrument of diplomacy or propaganda or ideological conflict. It is designed to permit our people to exercise more fully their responsibilities in the great common cause of world development." As JFK looked towards the developing world, he saw the misery caused by decades of colonialism and underdevelopment, but he also saw the promise of a better world which he believed America could usher in. His vision didn't stop there, however. In a speech at Rice University in September of 1962, Kennedy offered a vision and a challenge of landing a man on the moon before the end of that decade. In this effort, he explicitly recognized that the race to the moon was preceded by America's deep engagement with invention and innovation. He noted, "Those who came before us made certain that this country rode the first waves of the Industrial Revolution, the first waves of modern invention, and this generation does not intend to founder in the backwash of the coming age of space. We mean to be part of it, and we mean to lead it." Kennedy's vision has been well rewarded. The Peace Corps remains a beacon of hope to a struggling world and a vision of the best that American society has to offer. Both we as a society and the world at large has immeasurably benefited from the vision and accomplishments of our space program. I mention these two accomplishments of meeting the challenges of poverty eradication in the developing world and of reaching towards technological and inventive frontiers in the scientific world because we at the Lemelson Foundation are attempting to link these two areas with our new international program. Last year at the prize ceremony, I spoke about our planning for these initiatives to mobilize the power of invention and innovation to attack the problems plaguing the developing world: the lack of pure water, the degradation of the environment by poor people desperate to utilize any resource available to them, the drudgery imposed on women who have to grind grain 5 hours a day because of a lack of technological and affordable solutions. While we're still in the planning stages, I'm happy to report we've made significant progress towards actualizing this vision. We sponsored a session at the Johannesburg Summit on Sustainable Development. We brought leaders in science, technology, and invention from all over the developing world for a symposium to help plan for our coming programs, and now we're getting ready to implement a new program. We're planning educational programs in the developing world to promote the idea that invention and innovation are exciting and lucrative fields. We're planning direct grants to support budding young inventors in the developing world. One of the more exciting potential prospects would be a Developing World Prize, much like the Lemelson-MIT Prize, where individuals and teams from Latin America, Asia, and Africa could compete to solve human needs issues with inventive solutions. Kennedy looked into the hearts of the American people and saw a great, generous spirit. He also understood that we as a people are not satisfied with the status quo, with just being good enough. As with Kennedy, we as a foundation also mean to lead the way towards harnessing our species' capacity for innovation, invention, and creativity to solve some of the most pressing human needs issues in the developing world. Kennedy said it well. Our leadership in science and industry, our hopes for peace and security, our obligations to ourselves as well as others, all require us to make this effort to solve these mysteries, to solve them for the good of all mankind.